I know there are a lot of advantages you have at home with the last change. Like, how can you kind of translate kind of success you've had, some of the basic principles you've used the last couple of games back in New York?
Well, you can either go in the game and chase matchups, or you can challenge your guys to win their matchups. We've had success doing it both ways, but it in the end, stick to our plan. Go out and do your job, and if we do that, I'll take our chances.
Do you feel that you're in a better situation to play a better road game up there than you were going to games 1 and 2, just because you are back in your rhythm and you have some things that you can build off from the last 2 games?
No question. I think we've seen the environment. We know what to expect now. We've got 4 games under our belt. We know the team we're playing. Don't expect anything to change from them and how they play, and I don't expect anything to change from us. We're just a lot more prepared and way more game ready. Not going to guarantee the result, but definitely in a better spot than we were, 3-4 games ago.
Statistically, most teams play better at home. They seem to play a lot better at home. Is there something unique about that with this team or that venue?
That's actually a good question. I think with their team, they probably get a lot of energy from their crowd. It's a great crowd. It's called the world's most famous arena for a reason. It's a great place to be. The city's vibrant, but as these, I think part of it's to your opponent you're playing. It seems that there has been a lot of home and away wins, losses for them, and when you get home ice advantage and you win all your home games, that's a good thing for you. But in any series, at some point you have to win on the road. And that's what we have to do. That's got to be our focus now going into this next game. I don't sit here and look at past performance and say, okay, well, they've won a ton on the road, that they're just going to win again on the road. If there's a sport where having the home advantage may not be as influential, it's our sport. And so we've have a pretty good track record here of being able to win on the road in some big games. But it'll be a challenge, but it's going to be a fun challenge because, like I said, it's a great environment in there.
Go ahead.
Look at the courtesy.
Yeah.
So you guys are so nice to each other.
You mentioned last night that 10 days off is hard to replicate the intensity battle level. What's the hardest thing to get back when you have that layoff? Is it more so the timing? Is it
There's a ton of things. What you hit at your battle level. You can't go from. It's hard to go from 0 to 60 when you've taken that much time off. That's why in regular season they have an exhibition season, so you can start amping up when you play. And but then the execution, timing, all those things, you can try and replicate it in practice, but it's way different when you have somebody that's coming at you with an intent to get you versus somebody that's not. And so it takes a little bit of time, and for us, it probably took a game and a half for us to get us going, and we sit here 2-2, and but I do feel we have our legs, and I think when you do have that time off, there is a benefit to it, and maybe the benefit comes in games 5, 6, and 7 when we haven't had that wear and tear we would have if we were playing every single night.
Yesterday, I think you said it would be dicey for Point tomorrow. He skated again yesterday. Is there any possibility tomorrow? Or
you know what? I can honestly answer this question with I don't know. I'll find out when I get on the plane. So I'll have an answer for tomorrow. But now we're getting into the point where every day I don't know if there'll be definitive outs. I'd be surprised if he plays this next game, honestly. But I'm not going to sit here and say he's out for the series anymore. These are things that we thought could happen, but I want to temper everybody's expectations with what's going on because obviously it was a significant injury. So I'm not going to push anything right now. But naturally, the longer any series goes, there's a remote chance that he might be able to play. So I'll have an answer for you tomorrow, though.
Kind of want won some time here with the way you played
We have, and that's a big thing. I think when you had the break we had, and so would we jumped right into this series after the last one, then clearly it would be no chance.